Here we are, Hofstra University, the David Mack Sports and Exhibition Complex for the East Coast National. On today's episode of Baseball King Collectibles. Okay, I'm inside Hofstra, and we are about to enter the show. Let's see how we do. First, we got to pay admissions. Admissions over here. Thank you. Alrighty, let's pay our admission, and we'll be in the show. You're not on the phone.
We don't take charge.
You don't take charge cards? Okay, then I got cash in my pocket too.
Okay.
You always have to have a backup plan, right? And it used to be the credit card was the backup plan, right? Everyone loves credit cards, but all right, I understand. That's going to be $15 less I could spend at the show now. No, I'm kidding. About a 20. Does that work? Oops, sorry. All right, I got this is mine. I appreciate you very much, thank you. This way, to the right. All right, as we go into the show, here we are. How you doing, sir? Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we are checking to see if I am the oldest man in the building. Am I the oldest man in the building? Let's see at this show. As we enter the show, here's the autograph area right here. Oh, the show is downstairs. This is the autograph area. Okay, we could start out at the autograph area. Why not? Take a little walk around, see who we're waiting for. We got a nice long line here for somebody. Al Bumbry, okay, Oriole. Let's say hi to Al.
Autograph ticket for Bob Hampton. Please make your way up to the second floor.
There's Al Bumbry. Great Oriole, the great Oriole, center fielder, left fielder, right fielder, played everywhere. On the great Oriole teams, of course. That's a nice one. Beauty. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beauty autograph. Nice.
Bronze Star Vietnam.
Wow, you put that on.
50
That's
years too.
Wow,
Yeah.
you zoom in on it. That's a beauty. Wow.
Yeah.
101. You put on. Yeah, it is a 101. Beautiful. Let's see what else we got. Felix Millan, Bob Hamlin. Oh, we got John Rocca and Dale Murphy, of course. Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you. That's it. You walk away. Good seeing me. Oh man, I came to see you.
Autograph ticket for Bob Hampton. Autograph ticket for Bob Hampton. Come up to the second floor.
There's the great Dale Murphy doing his signing. Let me zoom in a little bit. There he is.
Photo op? You stay right here. I got two people.
Nice long line for Murphy. Got a nice little line here. Murphy draws the crowd because he should be in the Hall of Fame. We all know that. Hopefully he'll be there one day. But it's worth the line. It's a nice, beautiful line for Murphy. This is the Murphy line, right? Murphy, what are you getting signed? If you don't mind me asking.
8x10 photo, making jumping catches.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
And the little ice cream helmets.
Very nice. Oh, the ice cream helmets. I love those. It's the great Dale Murphy. There he is, the great Dale Murphy. And this is his line. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody online for his autograph. How sad is that, really? But $59 a piece. You know, he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, and hopefully he does get there one day, but we'll see. And we'll hope. And the great Doc Gooden signing away. Nice steady line for the Doc. Fans love Doc. Who doesn't? It was great to spend time with him in the past, which I have. And the line's not too long right now, guys. If you need his autograph, come on down. The great Doc Gooden, the one and only. It's Hofstra, the East Coast National, and it's packed. Wall to wall, table to table. The aisles are packed, everything is packed. And I'm going to show you a little bit downstairs in just a minute. All right, let's get back to the show. See what's going on here today. We're going to try to chat with some dealers if we can. Everybody's busy. I don't want to take nobody away from... I don't want to take anybody away from their customers. Well, they're not, you know. We're still on the search for the oldest person in the building. Could it be me? Am I the oldest person in the building? I don't know, 1956.
I don't really remember.
In the 50s? 60s. You born in the 60s probably, yeah? Late 50s. So I'm older than you. There you go. I'm still the oldest. I still had the crown. I'm looking. I'm searching. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You might be older than me. Oh, no. I'm looking for the oldest person in the building. I thought it might be me. You might be a little bit older than me.
And if I am?
You're the winner. 1950.
And the prize is?
1956. What do you got?
That's when you were born?
Yeah.
I beat you right away.
You beat me, right? Damn it. All right, so you're one. I'm one. I'm second place so far. All right, back to the show. Walking around a little bit. I'm still on my first row here. I didn't even get far yet. And there's my man Chris. Say hello to Chris. Hey, Chris, what's up? One of the stars of our former show, last couple of shows ago. Made the thumbnail, right?
Most people won't even buy them.
Oh, we got hockey. Whoa, I haven't seen much hockey today, but all Rangers, so there you go. Oh, it's all Shesterkin. Wow. Oh, look at that. It's not just Shesterkin. It's spelled out Shesterkin. Wow, that's even better. That's pretty amazing. If I don't know how he accumulated all that, but pretty awesome, right? All right. Here's a nice basketball mix here. All basketball. Yep. All righty. Keeping the show on the road. I'd like to get a couple of deals to talk to. Let's see if we can find one or two. They're pretty busy here. They're buying, they're selling, we're trading. We're going everything. We're going all out today. Let's see. I'm looking for the oldest person in the building. Is it me or you? 1956.
51.
Oh, I'm the third oldest now. I found two others. There we go. There we go. I'm now officially the third oldest person in the building. Oh, here's where it's at, guys. The set builders. This is where it's at. These are the serious collectors. The set builders take this very seriously. There's no messing around with these guys. When they're building sets, this is serious stuff here. Right? This is serious stuff. You got the list. We're going through this good. This is the way to do it, guys. You bring your list. And there's always one or two guys like it. But this is awesome. This is some setup here. I mean, you got everybody here. We got hockey, football. Wow. Islanders only. OPG. If you get to the hockey. That's pretty awesome, guys. I mean, if you're looking for something like sets here, look at that. Beautiful football. With the OJs on the cover. You know, showing them all. All right, we got more sealed. A lot of sealed stuff here. Bargain boxes, 50s to 80s. Bargain boxes is where it's at too. For the dealers as well. They make a lot of money from these boxes. This is like they'll say this is the money makers. All items 5, 4, get one free. That's a good deal. Any car $5. Buy 4, get one free. Wow. Not bad. I mean, this is better than shopping on eBay, right? Because you got to pay tax, you got to pay everything. There's a nice Goldie uniform. You got an autograph of Jack Flaherty, another Rizzo. Nice mix. That's fine. Football helmets soon. Yesterday was 2 days ago, the big day. Now, football will be quiet for a little bit now. Baseball will take over now, especially in New York. Well, the Knicks are still involved, but once the Knicks gone, then it's all baseball in New York anyway. And at the shows, you see everybody at the show. Everything. We've got everything. Go to the beach. We got old Oh, these are new magazines. All right, cool. Look at all these magazines they still make. Very cool.
Exactly.
Oh, I want to show you these cards.
How we doing? We got a minute to chat for YouTube? my YouTube channel? Got a couple questions to ask you?
Absolutely.
All right, I got a customer, guys. We finally got somebody for the show here. What's your name and where you from?
Daniel, this is Jason from Memorabilia Unlimited.
Memorabilia Unlimited. Great. Here's my card. I want you to subscribe, of course. So you got to do is scan, go right to a sub. I could use all the subs. Always helps. I got a couple questions for the dealers. I'm always asking at the shows. We scan the showcases. That's boring, Look at all that. You don't see guys on video do that. I got questions for you guys.
Sure.
Real questions.
Let's hear it.
The tough ones.
I want it.
All right. How did you get on this side of the table?
Well, when I was about 5 years old, I was on that side of the table,
Right.
and my collection grew to what you see in front
So
of
this
us.
is all your personal collection.
This is all
Everything.
personal.
This is your personal, guys, from your personal growing up and
About
collecting.
half of it, but a
Half.
lot of it's at home still. We couldn't bring it all.
Really? Wow, that's
But yeah,
really
we
cool.
collected so much that we decided it's time to start sharing.
Are you
the
guys
world.
brothers or?
Brothers,
Are you
yeah.
Oh, that's even really cool. I really think that's even great. You guys work together like
Oh,
that
yeah.
because not all brothers get along. I know.
That's right.
All right, cool. So how'd you get here? How'd you get to here?
Well, I live in Long Island, so I just moved to Seaford.
No, what did you get on? What made you become the dealer?
I don't know. I just have so much stuff. I want to share it with everybody.
So what made you think, hey, this is worth money? What I just want to sell it. What made you finally say, this is your stuff? You love all this.
Popular hobby.
You love it.
Yeah,
you love
it's
everything
a
you
popular
have.
Hobby. I don't want to keep everything to myself forever.
Okay.
I want to circulate it. I like to buy new stuff.
Fair enough.
So I want to, always circulate things.
All right, so you got a good attitude. You're getting new stuff. You're getting old stuff.
Exactly.
All right. What card do you wish you never sold? I'm sure you had something you wish you still had.
I do. I
Either-
sold a Shohei Ohtani rookie autograph a couple years ago
And why are you upset about that?
because it's about triple the price now.
All right, there you go. All right. Was that the most expensive card you ever sold?
At the time, it was.
At the time, it was.
It was. Yeah, I have
Okay.
more now that are more expensive.
Okay. You have a card in your collection, which you do at home, that you will never sell. Sentimental reason. It could be creased. It could be in no dime condition.
Funny you asked that. I have 13 of them that I just submitted to BGS. I would never sell them,
Never
for, anything,
sell them for anything.
but I just submitted them all today. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
What's the top card of it? What's
A lot of Red Sox. I collect Red Sox.
Okay.
A lot of David Ortiz, a lot of Rafael Devers, Pedro
okay,
Martinez.
that's taking you forever. No, that's going forever.
That'll be with me forever.
All right. Is this a full-time job for you?
No, this is a side business.
Okay, but how many side business? But still, side business. You put a lot of hours in. I bet you. How many hours do you think you put a week into this as a side business? You're working full-time. I bet you.
Yeah, I work full time, probably 15 to 20 hours on the
Right,
side.
all right.
After work, I do this constantly.
And well, including all this and the tables and setting up and.
So to this weekend, we're here, 12 hours a day.
That's right.
basically,
You got to
yeah.
count that.
Yeah,
I mean, you
so
got to
you're
count
right.
all
No, it's a
that,
long
you know?
time. You're right. A lot of
It
time.
is. So it's kind of like a full-time job. In a way, you got to keep looking up, knowing prices. You got to be on top of everything.
Absolutely. It could be for people.
Right.
Absolutely. It could be a full-time job.
And like I said, this is all your own inventory. But how else? If you sell all this, what are you gonna do for inventory?
I would go online on eBay, try to look for more inventory.
There
I'd
you
come to
go.
shows like this.
There you go. That's the best answer I could find. Well, thank you so much for helping me out and chatting with me.
Thank you.
And we'll
It's been a
talk to you
pleasure.
soon.
It's
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure.
All right, taking a little stroll around again. We got buying. Everyone's buying. Everyone's buying and selling, of course. We got a little of both. But we're gonna find another dealer we could chat with, maybe. We got SGC back here. All right, SGC's back here. Anybody willing to talk my YouTube channel? Say hello. Talk about SGC and the process and all that. Yeah. All right. How you doing? I'm Baseball King.
In the middle of eating.
Oh, that's all right. You've got plenty of time. I'm Baseball King from the Baseball King Collectibles. My name is Shelly. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Derek.
Derek. How you doing?
Good.
You don't mind answering a couple questions about
What's up?
the process? If I brought a card in right now, what's the process? What do you guys? I give you my card, and then what? I say, here's my card. Now, what are you
have to
doing?
make an account,
Okay.
and then you would have to start the submission process.
Okay.
You pay for the card, drop it off with us.
Different prices on each player, according to the player?
No, everything's going to be your standard $15.
The standard $15 for anybody. Mantle, Jordan, anybody.
Well, if the card was produced before the year 2000,
Okay.
you're subject to
then
an
there's
upcharge.
upcharge. Okay.
If the card exceeds $1,500 in value.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What's the upcharge on that? How much was the upcharge? A percentage?
No, so it's like basically a flat fee. So if it's over $1,500, if it's between $1,500 and $3,500, it'll be $85.
Okay, it's a flat
all
fee.
Of our
That's good.
pricing's on our website. At
Okay, it's all there. Right, that's beautiful. Okay.
Yep.
And what's the submission? Like, if I drop the card with you today, when would I expect it back?
Probably about a month from now.
About a month. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So we're running at about a 15 to 20 business day turnaround time.
And just on the process itself, people, because no one ever sees behind the scenes what goes on.
Sure.
How expert are they? I mean, do they take lessons on? Are they taught how to grade?
Yeah, we have a very rigorous way that we train everybody to.
Everybody's trained a certain way to grade, and
Yeah.
and they compare different things, or it's just everybody's one opinion is the final opinion.
No, so we have head graders that all the high dollar cards get looked at by them.
Right.
But everyone else is very well trained from those head graders because
Right.
they've been doing it for longer than I've been alive. Longer
Yeah,
than
no,
anyone's
I
been
know. I
alive.
mean, that's just started when I was, already older man myself. But yeah, you guys haven't been around that many years, but you
Yeah.
made a big name for yourself over the years now,
For
which
sure.
is established, and I've used you guys over the years too. But we want to get some, people watching the show, have an idea what's going on, and thank you
Sure.
so much for helping us out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely, man.
Take care.
You too.
Michael,
From David Adams, New York City. Hi, Michael. How you doing?
doing great.
What got you on this side of the table versus being where I am?
Well, I joined a collectible company about 8-9 years ago.
Okay.
And I started in the comic industry, but I've
Okay.
always been a sports fan.
Okay.
So, an opportunities came up, and I moved around in the company, and now we're actively looking to buying sports memorabilia, sports trading cards.
So that's what you're doing here today at the show?
Exactly, and advertising about our new New York City location.
Okay.
At the Empire State Building.
Oh, in the Empire State Building itself?
Yep, ground
Oh, that's
floor.
nice.
Yep, next
All
to Chipotle.
I haven't been there in a long time. Matter of fact, I'm due for a visit to the top there. I love going up there.
Oh, you
It's
gotta
a
swing- you
beautiful
gotta
view.
swing by then.
Yeah, I got to come by one day and just check it out. What are you doing here, basically, today?
Well, here we're doing a lot of the lucky shows, so we're handing out promotional material. We're giving out some coupons, some
Okay.
stress balls to kids, coupons for the store, advertising.
All right, a little of everything.
We're also looking for those collectibles to fill our New York City
So
store.
David Adams is always on look, you're a big name, David Adams. Everyone knows the big names.
Right.
And you are one of the big names in the industry. And
Yeah.
how do you stay big? How do you keep big?
I think customer service is the first point.
Right.
Is taking care of the customers.
Okay.
Second is having competitive pricing
Right.
in the market.
Right, because that's a major factor these days.
You,
Right.
You have to stay current with the market. That's with singles, with memorabilia, with the trading card wax. You don't want to be over, you don't want to be under. You just have to find that right balance. Just be
Right.
competitive in the market.
Do you
and
guys
give the best deals as possible.
do you guys do any PSA submissions, anything like that?
Only not at our locations yet. I know we have a store in the Netherlands.
Okay,
We have
because
an
I would love
e-commerce.
if you did in New York City. I'd love to find a
Oh,
reputable
a
place that I could
submission
drop my.
center?
I don't like mailing my stuff through the mail
A
myself.
lot of people hate.
I don't want to
stuff in
send my
PSA.
1968 Nolan Ryan twins. I got two of them through
Yeah.
the mail. I
No,
can't do it.
100%.
I can't physically do it mentally either.
Totally understand. You're like, I'm not putting it. In
It's
the
not going to
mail.
happen. It's never
Yep.
going to happen, right? So I got one last question for you.
Yep.
As an investor, people who like hobby buy cars, but as an investor, you're going to buy it, you're going to stick it away in the drawer. You're not going to look at your cars for 30 years from now. You're 30 years old, 60 years from now. What's the best stuff to buy, vintage or modern? 30 years from now.
I don't love the question, but I have an answer. The first thing I would say is collect what you love. So worst case scenario,
That's right.
if you're a diehard Yankees fan, you can't go wrong with sourcing a mantle, vintage Bowman, tops.
That's right.
So you have an attachment to that. Maybe your era is later, and you
Mm-hmm.
want to, hey, I want to go get the best Derek Jeter card out there. I want
That's
to get
right.
the best Aaron Judge card. If your era is
Right. The era, the era.
So at
But
least
for long-term value, what do you think is going to hold up?
if I knew, I would know.
If you knew, you would know, right?
If
I'd buy
knew, I
lottery
would know.
cards and other numbers too, yeah.
I mean, just me personally.
As an investor, what would you do?
I like the vintage cards. There's
And that's the answer most are given.
especially from the 30s to the 60s.
Oh, you go
It
back
had-
far
it
back.
had
You go far
survived-
back.
It had to survive a depression.
And you're a collector as well?
It had collector. It had survived World War II.
That's right.
the
It went through
bombs,
that whole-
recycling paper, recycling everything.
Everything.
So it's a part of that vintage.
That's
that
right. It's
early
part of history. It
vintage-
went through history, those
it's
cards,
part
right?
of history.
That's
So
right.
I'm a big history buff, so
All
that
right,
vintage
that's cool.
stuff holds a special place in my
I
heart.
agree. I agree.
Yep.
Well, nice chatting you so much. David Adams, New York City. Look for them soon, and we'll see
Yes,
you spoke
sir.
to you again.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
so
sir.
much.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
We're at AJF Sports booth, and
Hi, I'm Angelo. How you doing?
We're Angelo. Angelo, how you doing? Couple baby questions for you. Easy stuff. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. How did you get on this side of the table versus me on this side buying?
Well, I started out as a collector for a
All
lot
right.
of years,
Okay.
and I just began to love the hobby and wanted to buy and trade and sell, and just started out like that. And I started basically as a side business,
Okay.
and then it turned into my career. So I do full time now.
Wow, you're doing this full time now.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's good to hear that you can make a living out of this full time. Because a lot of people want to do it. Not everybody can.
It's tough. It's a grind.
It's tough.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
Well, while we're on that question, it's a full time job. How many
Yes.
hours a week you put in? It's a full time job. You
Well,
put in
I
your
travel.
40 hours. You put in more.
Sometimes
traveling.
more. Traveling. I'm traveling like 30 to 35 weekends a year.
Okay.
So
doing
it's
shows.
Doing shows.
You're all over the
traveling.
country. Travel.
I go as far south as about North Carolina, and
Okay.
I go as far west as Chicago.
So you're putting in the time. You're putting in.
Yeah.
You're putting in the effort. That's
It's
how you
a-
got. It's the only way to do it.
it's the only
If you don't
way.
put in the work,
You got to be out there.
right? You want to make money. You got to be out there hustling. There's no
Absolutely.
other way.
Yep.
Do you own a card in your collection that you will never, ever, ever, ever sell? No matter what, it's creased, it's worth a dime. It's not the value, you just never get rid of it. It's in your collection, though. Any one card sticks out?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think I do this for a living
Nothing
now.
special,
I
so
used to
you-
be a real collector.
Everything's
and
sellable.
Everything's sellable at this
Okay,
point.
all right. What's the most expensive card you ever sold? One-time deal you did it, and you went, wow, I can't believe that. You ran home, you couldn't believe it.
A Michael Jordan Jambalaya
Okay.
at the National last year.
Okay,
Probably
good.
the most expensive card I've ever sold.
Ever sold, right. And the most probably owned also, right? You owned and sold.
I own a more expensive card currently.
You do? What do you have?
Patrick Mahomes Gold XRC.
Wow, pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Is
it's
that
not-
for sale?
Not currently,
Not
but it will
currently.
be at the National.
Are you waiting for him to win the Super Bowl? The price goes up a little bit? Or?
No, I want to do it at a big show where
Okay.
I can. There's more available for trade,
Okay.
and there's more cash in the room.
Okay, one last question for you. If you're an investor these days, like me, I invest. You know, I'm not really invest. I'm a hobby, but I put things away, just let it sit for years. You forget about it. What would you invest in now, modern or vintage?
Vintage.
Vintage still. It still holds its
Absolutely.
value better than any
You
modern.
won't get hurt. I mean, they're not playing anymore. You don't got to worry about injuries.
Right.
You don't worry about any of that stuff.
Right.
I'd buy Hall of Famers, my rookies, and just stick with your vintage, your graded stuff.
Good. I got you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I
right.
appreciate you talking to us.
All right,
Be
great.
well. Thank you. All right. Go back to the show. Take a little more walk around. See if we can come up with another deal who wants a little chat with us, maybe. We can find maybe somebody else wants to give us a little interview. I don't know. Everybody's busy, which is a good thing. I want everybody to be busy. That means they're making money here. Everybody's happy. We got a beautiful vintage table. I can just see this from a distance. I love these cards. This is my wheelhouse right here. This showcase, the whole show, these showcases, this one too. I love the 65s. They're beautiful, really, right? How many aren't they? Look at that mantle, Maris. This is right up my wheelhouse, baby. This is it. This is the stuff.
This is what you like.
This is the stuff. We've been doing it for years.
Oh, yeah?
Well, who doesn't? Well, you know, look at my age.
I like your hat.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
I'm doing well.
we
thank
are
you.
with, who you with? What's your
Mike
name?
Meehan,
And from?
J.L. Michaels Cards.
J.L. Melkins Cards. Great. How you doing today? Couple questions for you two. My fans out there want to know. How did you get on that side of the table?
My collection got too big and had to start selling.
Really?
Like
And
everybody
you-
else probably.
Well,
When the
no.
garage gets filled.
That's the
it's
great.
time to start
That's
selling.
great. But how do you feel about selling your stuff, though?
Horrible.
You don't like it,
No.
but you think it must be done. Just
You see, your heart goes with some of the cards.
it's very hard, right? I can't do it. Personally, I can't do it. I go back to the '60s
I've
with
had-
cards.
I had trouble yesterday. I was hiding
Oh, you see,
a
you-
Rice card in with the Jeter card so nobody would see it. And then
I understand. No, I get it. I get it. What card do you wish you never sold?
the card yesterday.
What was it?
It was a Bowman Pearl,
Right.
Ben Rice.
So why do you wish you never sold it?
Because I liked it.
You just like the card, and you. But look,
I pulled it.
But you got a good price for it. It cost you nothing.
When
Obviously,
you pull it, it's
it's
tougher
easy.
To,
It's tougher to sell.
Tougher for me to sell.
Tougher to sell because it's yours. I
Yeah.
get it. No, I get that. Obviously. All right. You got a card in your collection that you would never sell? Or is everything's got a
Already
price?
sold. The Babe Ruth is gone.
Oh, you got rid of it already.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was the Sports King.
The Sports
33
King Babe
Sports
Ruth.
King,
Oh,
yeah.
33 was it? Wow, that's something. No, good. You had it. How long did you own it for?
Not that long.
No,
I had
right.
to
So you
get
don't
rid
think
of
that
it.
didn't bother you selling
No,
it
it
all?
did bother me
It
because I
did
finally
bother
got
you.
one.
Wow. All right. Is this a full-time job for you? No, okay, but you put in full-time hours, I bet you. How many hours a week you putting into this?
I do a lot when I get home.
A lot of hours, right? It's you might be
Not
part-time,
easy.
but it's a
I mean,
full-time.
you got to price all this stuff out.
You got to put the work in, right? It's his work. And one last question for you: if you were an investor these days, long-term, 30 years from now, like a bonds, you're not Barry bonds, regular U.S. bonds, savings bonds, what's the best to invest, modern or vintage?
Oh, vintage.
Vintage still.
Derek Jeter's cards haven't moved in 10,
They don't
15
go.
years.
The same prices.
The vintage cards
Still
always
moving. The
go
mantle
up.
still goes up. The
Always
maze still,
goes
the air,
up.
they still go up.
Always goes up.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you talking to us. Thank you. All right, walking around the show a little bit more. Back, towards the back end again. We didn't even get down half the show already, guys. This is a pretty busy show here. Mystery box. Oh, I love a good mystery box. What do we got in here? Jeter, mantle, roof. Would I ever pull a Jeter mantle over a roof? That ain't happening for me. But if I tell them I'll be on YouTube and it could help out, maybe it will. Maybe I will pull one of them.
Yesterday was my worst day ever by far.
Wow. All right. All right, let's get back down this way. We didn't go. All right, that's my kind of jab. The autographed baseball section. That's my wheelhouse right there. Here we are. Beautiful stuff. I love autographs, so this is my thing. You autograph fans out there, we got bats, we got pucks, we got balls, we got photos. You name it, we got it. We got Killebrew, my second favorite player of all time. Of course, the Mick was the first. But Killebrew was a very close second. Once Mick retired, Killebrew took over as my number one. I'm a big collector of these guys, as you know. I have almost a whole set of these, I guess, except for the new guys. You know, I got pretty much going back all the way back to Dizzy Dean and Satchel Paige. So I love these. These are really cool. I love that jacket. That's a gorgeous jacket.
Your pocketbook matches too.
Oh, it does. Oh, I got to see that. That's beautiful. And the earrings. Oh, that's special. That's amazing. That really is. That really is. Hey, a Nick Ball with Red Holtzman on it. You don't see many Nick Balls with Red Holtzman on it. I got one. We got some celebrities here, maybe a couple in here. A little bit of everything. All right, let's see if we can get one more dealer to talk with for the day, and then we'll call it a day. That's a crowded alley. Let me see, crowded row. We'll make our way down here. Everybody's busy, which is a good thing, like I said all the time.
Autograph ticket for Andy Hick's please come upstairs.
Let's do something. This one? This one's like 125.
You name it, it's here. You name it, it's in this building. You're looking for it, it's somewhere in this building. I guarantee it. How you doing? I'm looking for the oldest person in the building. Could it be me or you? I'm 1956.
Huh?
I'm 1956.
Oh, I'm way older than you.
Oh, see that? Now I'm the fourth oldest in the building. I found 3 other people. There we go. I'm looking for the old, because it's nice that we're senior citizens are still doing this and collecting, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It is. It's a good thing. You know, I agree. Nice chatting with you. All right, guys, we're just making our way out of here, I think. Pretty much seen it all. Talked to a few dealers. And it was a successful show here. I had a good time. Walking around, chatting with people, making new friends. That's what it's all about. It's a hobby, guys. Don't overdo it. So there you go. Another show in the books.